Okay, so I would like to ask all of you to unmute your mic, unmute your microphone. Okay, so please answer to this. Happy morning, everyone.
Happy
morning.
Has been one happy morning, Toastmaster Rocky. It has been one full week. It has been one full week since our last meeting, and I'm really excited to join this meeting again, to hear great speakers to deliver their projects in this meeting. So, and also I would like to welcome guests and visiting Toastmaster from other clubs, and also especially for first-time guests. So maybe for first-time guests, you don't know what is actually Toastmaster. I see one of the unfamiliar name that I see here is Ronnie. Hi, Ronnie.
Hi.
Hi, Ronnie. May I know whether this is your first time here in any Toastmaster meeting?
No, this is maybe more than 4 times, yeah, joining this Toastmaster. But I was just quiet before.
I see. Okay, so you already know about Toastmasters and everything, yeah. Okay, great. And I believe also soon to be Toastmaster Vina, this is your second time here in Toastmaster, yeah?
Yeah, this is my second time. Hello, everyone.
Hi. Hi, soon to be Toastmaster Vina. Great to welcome you here again. So everyone, I believe you already know what is Toastmaster and how we are spread across the world. You can join any clubs, the meetings of any clubs around the world, whether you are in Jakarta, in Kuala Lumpur, in Singapore, in Paris, in New York, in Moscow, everywhere you can join the Toastmaster meeting. But then again, please be reminded that even though by becoming a guest you can already join the meeting, but you can only deliver short impromptu speeches called table topic speech, whereby if you would like to deliver long speeches, longer speeches in the projects and also more complex projects in the Toastmaster meeting, you have to be a member. And as a member, you will also get some kind of an educational curriculum called the pathway. So I believe for anyone who have joined Toastmaster meeting previously, you already know about, you're already familiar about the pathway. So no need for me to explain any further. Okay, I just would like to remind you that SCBD Toastmaster here, our motto, our goal, our mission to be exact, our mission is to prove that you are wrong. We systematically prove that you are wrong. It means that if you think that you are not a good public speaker, no, you are wrong. You can be a good public speaker. But if you think that you're already great, no, you are also wrong. You can always be even greater as a public speaker. And also our slogan here in SCBD Toastmaster is that you are almost, to remind us that by joining SCBD Toastmasters meeting and also by becoming a member of SCBD Toastmaster, you are almost achieving your goal to become a better speaker and an ever improving leader. That's all from me. And now I will open the meeting with the sound of this power bank. Now I give the control to our Toastmaster of the meeting live from Paris, Toastmaster Aryo.
Thank you so much, Mr. President, Toastmaster Galvin. Bonjour, good morning, everyone. How are you guys today? Okay.
Great.
Okay, wonderful. It's a cloudy day here in Paris, but I'm very happy that you guys have illuminate my day today. You guys are shining bright, so I don't feel any darkness here. Like you can see my face, right? There's this part is very bright because I have you here. So thank you so much for brightening up my day. So today, as a Toastmaster of the meeting, please, I will share you my screen, but wait, I have a little technical issues here with my laptop. Okay, can you see my screen? Hello, guys?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Toastmaster Aryo.
Not yet. Okay, hold on. I think there's a little technical issues here. Oh my gosh. Maybe I will share it this way.
Yeah, now.
Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Yes, can.
Yes.
Okay. I think this will work. So basically, today's theme is sharing is caring. Today, 12th of March. This is my mistakes. We are commemorating the National Day of Nurse in Indonesia. So today we'd like to embrace the point of sharing in general. Our word of the day today is nurse. Nurse here, not only as a noun, I mean like the nurse in the hospital or in the clinical doctor, but also as a verb with meaning to spend a lot of time taking care of something. For example, he gave up his job, hence he could nurse his mom at home. Furthermore, the grammarian and or the A and W or the counter will explain you more about the usage of these words. Today, the agenda, as you have received in the chat box, we have three main agenda: the prepared speech, table topic speech, and evaluation speech. In detail, you can see in the agenda. But in general, the prepared speech is an opportunity for a Toastmasters Club member to prove himself, to practice by doing a project that has been listed in the Toastmasters International curriculum. The wonderful part of the prepared speech is they will be evaluated by another Toastmaster members in the last sessions. And in between, we'll have the double topic speech. In this part, you guys are encouraged to participate, not only as a Toastmasters Club member, but also as a guest. The duration for the double topic is limited to 1 to 2 minutes, as Toastmaster Galvin has explained before. So the next part is I want to introduce you the other people that will be participating in this meeting, because I will not be alone. But I will not explain this role in detail. But in general, I will just call the general evaluator of the meeting, which is Toastmaster Kiswara. Please welcome Toastmaster Kiswara.
Thank you so much, Aryo, for calling me my last name. It's kind of weird, to be honest with you. But hello, everyone. My name is Shauki Zohar Kiswara, or you can call me Shauki for short. And I'm going to become your general evaluator for today. So what is the job of a general evaluator? So basically, my job here is to evaluate the whole meeting, evaluate the meeting from the opening and also the ending. But of course, I will not be alone to do that. There is a few teams, like the teams that will help me on improving everybody's day and improving. First of all, I want to call on the first ranger for tonight. He is the one who's gonna count the time of our meeting, because again, speech, we need to know our time, and time is very important. Now, let me call upon the timer for today, which is Toastmaster Garda. Toastmaster Garda, the screen is yours.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Happy morning, my fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. So my name is Garda, and today I will be your timer. To ensure that our meeting will have a smooth sailing ride, today in the participants list, you will notice the timer SCBD account. For all speakers, you are kindly be reminded to pin the timer before you deliver your speech. And for the prepared speeches, we have 3 prepared speakers. For the first 2 speakers, we have the 2 speakers, we have Toastmaster Yala and Toastmaster Nugraha for the prepared time speech of 5 to 7 minutes delivery. So for the count, I will change the background to green, yellow, and red as follow. You may notice this color for the green. Let me share it a bit. Yeah, this one. So for the first minute will be the green, and the second one will be the amber or yellow, and the last notification will be the red. And for Toastmaster Melanie, for the time limit of 10 to 15 minutes, for 10 minutes, I will change the background into green, the 12.5 minutes to yellow, and the 15 minutes to be red. And for the table topic speakers, this is an impromptu speech that everyone will have to deliver from 1 to 2 minutes delivery. And I will change the background from 1 minute to be green, 1 minute and 30 seconds to be yellow, and 2 minutes to be red. And for the evaluation sessions, all evaluators will have to deliver 2 to 3 minutes. And the first 2 minutes will be changed into green, 2 minutes and 30 seconds will be changed into yellow, and 3 minutes will be changed into the red. All speakers will have to wrap up for about 30 seconds once the timer have changed to red. That's all from me. Rest assured, back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Garda, for explaining about the timing for our speeches. So remember, guys, you need to check, or should I say you need to notice the timer, because again, if you are over time or under time in this kind of speech, for prepared speakers, evaluators, and also table topic speakers, please do pin the timer, because again, if you're under time or over time, you cannot be voted as the best speaker for tonight. Okay, moving on to the second ranger. He is the one who's gonna help us on grammatical errors and grammatical problem. Now, let us welcome for our grammarian, Toastmaster Rocky. Toastmaster Rocky, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Mr. G. Thank you, Mr. G. My fellow Toastmaster and guests, my name is Rocky, and I will be your grammarian tonight. My responsibility is to listen carefully to all speakers, especially in their language usage. I will take note of any grammatical error and in your speech, but do not be afraid of making a mistake, because I will share the correction to all of you guys as our learning. I will also capture any remarkable words and those that you are during your speech. Back to you, GE.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rocky, for explaining the grammarian role. So remember, guys, do not be worried of making any grammatical mistake. In fact, you should, it's okay for you guys to make more grammatical mistake, because again, Toastmaster Rocky is going to help us on improving our grammar. Now, moving on to the next ranger. Now, this person is going to be the one who's going to count how much you said the word of the day, and he's going to count how many times you say and any kind of filler words. Now, let us welcome our and WOD counter, which is Toastmaster Andika. Toastmaster Andika, the screen is yours.
Thank you, GE. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Happy morning, everyone. My name is Andika, and I will be your RWOD counter. For those of you who are new to the Toastmaster meeting, the RWOD counters has several roles and responsibilities. The first one is to count all the filler words of all speakers in all sessions. So the examples of filler words are well. And then I'm also gonna count the long pauses of each speakers. And I will count the unnecessary repeated words. And last but not least, I'm gonna count the word of the day, which is nurse. So audience, you can help me to count the word of the day if you spot a word of the day is spoken. So you can type in the chat box, WOD spotted. So back to you. At the end of the session, I will share a report for our learning. Back to you, G.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Andika. So guys, please do make Toastmaster Andika job harder by saying a lot of word of the day. Because again, we want you guys to say a lot of word of the day, but of course you need to put it in structure to make your grammar usage is also good. Remember, the word of the day is nurse. Say as much nurse as you want, and make to make Toastmaster Andika job a little bit harder. But again, don't worry about any filler words and any unnecessary words, because Toastmaster Andika is going to help us on identifying those kind of words. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Andika. Now let us go. Okay, Toastmaster Melanie is showing the spirit a little bit by saying nurse, nurse, nurse. Okay, let's go on to the next ranger now. She is going to be the one who gathers all of our vote. This is the most crucial, one of the most crucial roles in order for us to pick the best speaker for tonight. Now, I would like to call upon our ballot counter, which is again, let us welcome Toastmaster Uyun. Toastmaster Uyun, the screen is yours.
Okay, sorry. Hello, everyone. My name is Uyun, and I'll be your ballot counter for today. Sorry, I cannot start my video yet. Later, I will show my beautiful face. So my role for today is to share a link later in the chat box. And once I share the link, please open that and then choose your most favorite speaker. Because by the end of this meeting, we will have a Hall of Fame. It is a way for us to encourage the speaker to always, like catch your heart to be your chosen one. So please, once I share the link, choose your most favorite speaker. Back to you, Toastmaster Shao.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Uyun, for your explanation about the ballot counter. So guys, please, if you have already choose your best speaker, who do you think is the best speaker for table topics, prepared speakers, and evaluation, please do vote and send your vote to Toastmaster Uyun. I think Toastmaster Uyun is going to provide the link for the voting. And yeah, please do vote, guys, because every vote matters. And voting is your civil rights, so use your civil rights well. Okay, I think that's all for the evaluation team. Again, I'm gonna give my full evaluation of the whole meeting by the end of the meeting. And I think that is all for me, and that is all for my team. I would like to give the control back to our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Widodo. Toastmaster Widodo, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Kiswara. So, my fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, the General Evaluator has explained or introduced the team and the roles, and we come to the next part, which is the tonight's lineup in the prepared speech. So tonight we have three amazing speakers with this order. However, due to the last minute change, we will change the order for the speaker number 3 and speaker number 1. So instead of Toastmaster Kamedja at first, we'll have Toastmaster Rivera as the first speaker and Toastmaster Reputranto as the second speaker and the Toastmaster Kamaditya as the third speaker. But before they deliver the speech, sorry, let me just call the evaluator of each of the first speaker, in this case, the evaluator for the Toastmaster Rivera. Let me just call Toastmaster Saraswati.
Thank you, Toastmaster Widodo. So my fellow Toastmaster, good evening. Tonight, we will witness Toastmaster Melanie delivering her project of level 4 in her pathway presentation mastery about managing a difficult audience. The length for this project is 10 to 15 minutes. And on this project, the objective is for the member to practice the skill needed to address audience challenges when she presents outside of Toastmaster Club or when she presents any project. So I will be focusing on the ability to address and diffuse challenges presented by the audience, and also how Toastmaster Melanie will be giving the professional behavior or respectful interaction with audience when they interrupted her speech or her project. So without further ado, let us welcome Toastmaster Melanie. Learn to live and love in silence. Learn to live and love in silence. Toastmaster Melanie, the screen is yours.
Is my screen visible? Yes, Melanie.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, thank you. Timer. Look at my hand, timer, yeah. Okay. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Do you still remember the time that I had my speech about living, learning, and loving in silence? For those who were not here that time, which was some months ago, I delivered a speech about being friends with the deaf and at least being aware of their culture. But before I go through my speech tonight, I would like you to remember some things first. First, I would like to encourage you to turn on your camera. Can you please do that for me? Because I want to see, I will be needing your facial expressions and your gestures while I am delivering my speech. Second, since we are in a virtual meeting, please be reminded to mute your microphone. If you want to share something, use the chat box and put there your feedback or any comments. And please do not feel bad if the Zoom host mute your microphones. And third is, yeah, and have fun. Have fun learning to live and love in silence. Are you ready? Yes. So I see your facial expressions now. 4 months ago, if you can count it backwards, I went to Bali to chill and celebrate life. There was a Burger King branch at Seminyak that caught my attention. Outside the restaurant, I saw some murals and posters. Do you know what is it? It was the sign language image. It may be a marketing strategy of Burger King, but it added value and hope that everyone, as in even the differently abled people, can get a decent job. Thus, my speech tonight. I would like people to become more aware of the deaf culture. Deaf. The word deaf is used to describe or identify anyone who has a severe hearing problem. Sometimes it is used to refer to people who are severely hard of hearing too. We use deaf with a capital D to refer to people who have been deaf all their lives or since before they started to learn to talk. In the deaf culture, sign language is the official form of communication, which uses hand movements, facial expressions, and body postures. In my country, which is the Philippines, the mostly used sign languages are American Sign Language or the ASL or the Filipino Sign Language, FSL. Until now, I am so enthusiastic to learn to do basic signs. Thus, I would also like to share where we usually first begin. Sign language alphabet. So I would like you to turn on your camera because this time I would like you to try on how to do the basic sign language, the sign language alphabet. And may I see your hands now? Yeah, show it to us. Okay. So each of the letters in the English alphabet. So how many letters do we have in English alphabet? Anyone? You can unmute your microphone if you would like to.
26.
What are you thinking, Mira? Thank you, Toastmaster Denja. Yes, there are 26 letters in the English alphabet, which is also represented with a unique sign in American Sign Language or the ASL. They are relatively easy to understand and some mimic the shape of the letter they represent. So assume that you are elementary or primary students. So choose your dominant hand. I will be choosing my right hand because I am a right-handed person. But since I'm going to teach you, I will be using my left hand. Okay? So it will become a mirror image. So you can see here in the chart, we have the 26 letters in the English alphabet. So I would like you to do the same thing. So let's start with A. A, it's close and it has a tail. A. Very good. B. It's B. Yes, it's like you're a scout. You did it last week, but the thumb should be closed. Okay, C. Correct. Awesome. D. E. Correct. Okay. Okay. E. F. It's 3. Then like this. F. G. H. It's 2 fingers. H. Then I. It's your pinky finger. H, I, J. Then J, you just have to draw J there. Okay. But I would like to go back here. Can we do that? A to J without looking at the screen. Okay. A. Look at me. B. C. D. E. Okay. F. It's your turn. What's F? Let me see. This is E. Very good, Toastmaster Galvin. Toastmaster Garda, that's thumbs up. But thank you. That's F. F. G. After F is G. Correct, Toastmaster Andika. Look at Toastmaster Andika and Toastmaster Rocky. G. H.
Melanie, how about if I want to talk with my heart? How do I talk with my heart?
Toastmaster Shoki, I cannot hear you clearly. So can you please say it again?
How about we don't use sign language? How about we talk about using our feeling, using our heart, so connecting people with our heart and everything like that. Melanie.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shoki. We can always talk with our hearts, even without the signs. Okay. But for now, we want to try to learn first the basic sign language. How we learn our own languages.
How basic are we talking about here?
As in the letters. Like how you learn the letters when you were still a kid, right? Toastmaster Shauki. You don't say anything. Yes, we can communicate with them with our hearts. But now let's try to put it in words. Let's try to go back to the basic, which are the letters. Thank you, Toastmaster Shauki, for your question. But if you have more questions, Toastmaster Shauki, use the chat box so that later I can talk to you and answer your queries. Okay? Okay, so we end with H. Show me H. H. I. J. Okay. Let's go to H, I, J. K. It's 2 fingers. Then there's the thumb at the middle. K. L. M. It's 3 fingers. Then you have to close it with your thumb inside. M. N. And it's two fingers. Then close it. Very good. How about O? Can you show me O?
Excuse me, Toastmaster Rivera. I do really appreciate your endeavor and the participations of the people here, but I'm a bit confused here because I have slightly difficulties to distinguish right and left. And you said that there is like a mirror on everything, and you said that you have to speak with your dominant hand on everything. Can you please, do you know that in Zoom feature, there is a feature to mirror yourself. So whenever you're moving your right hand, you're actually showing your right hand instead of doing this. Do you guys agree with my idea? This will be better instead of doing this. I'm very confused, you know.
Oh, sorry. Sorry for that one, Toastmaster Aryo.
I think I agree with Toastmaster Aryo because you are teaching us the American Sign Language, but then in Indonesia, we don't use American language. I mean, American English. So we have the Indonesian special sign language. So why do we need to learn this? Because maybe we don't understand each other if we use this sign language.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aryo and Toastmaster Andika. Toastmaster Aryo, I do not know that feature, but thank you for that one. I am just used using my left hand whenever I teach. But if you would like to use your right hand or left hand in doing the sign language, it's really fine. But thank you. Later on, I will check on that feature on mirroring the picture. And Toastmaster Andika, I am using the American Sign Language because most of the time, we refer to the American Sign Language to do our local sign language, like the Filipino Sign Language. And I believe that Bahasa Indonesia Sign Language also comes from the American Sign Language. But let's see, later at the end of my speech, I would tell you some disclaimer and also things about the sign languages that we use all over the world. Okay, Toastmaster Andika. So please use the chat box if you have anything to ask so that I can talk to you later as well. So we have here the letters and I already see my time. I really want to share with you all of this. So can we proceed now with letter P? Can you do letter K? So we have K, P. So this is K. The P is going down. Very good. Q. Q is, sorry. Q is like this. Yeah, Q. Q.
Toastmaster Uyun,
R.
do you know that our one of YouTube superstars will marry
Hello, Toastmaster Dubie.
in the next month?
Oh,
Do you know
yeah,
that?
I guess. Oh, is it
yeah.
the gossip about pisang?
Excuse
I
me,
don't
Toastmaster
know that gossip
the
though.
Toastmaster
one.
Uyun.
The one that left
Yeah,
within a
that
section will
YouTube
be
star, right?
aired.
Yeah, I know it.
Well, I would like to hear about that more, Toastmaster Dewey and Toastmaster Uyun. But remember, I am also the SAA of this meeting. And
Oh,
hello,
yeah?
Zoom host. I believe that you would like to meet our participants first. Since it is not about sign language, Toastmaster Dewey and Toastmaster Uyun, we can talk about it later. Okay, so can you please mute your microphone, or can we ask our Zoom host to do that for them? Yes, thank you,
Yes,
Toast.
I will.
Who's our Zoom host? I am the Zoom host, guys. Sorry. But Toastmaster Uyun, Toastmaster Dewey, if you don't mind, I would like you to listen to me first before we talked about it. Thank you. So we have R. Do the R. Sorry. S. S is like A, but it should be close. S. T. Yeah, it looks like T. U. So don't do this because this is not you. You is this. After that, when you open that, that becomes V. And when you add another finger here on the side, that's W. X. X is like a C, but the three fingers are close. Y and Z. So that is the American Sign Language alphabet. And I would like you to try it on your name. Toastmaster Densha, can you please help us out here? Can you please help us to spell your name using the sign language? Can you mute your microphone first and spotlight Toastmaster Densha? Yeah, there,
Okay.
Toastmaster. Okay, let's try
Hi,
Densha.
let me try.
Okay,
D,
D, very good.
E,
Mm-hmm.
N,
Correct.
T,
Okay,
I,
very good.
A.
Thank you, Toastmaster Densha. You know how to spell your name using the sign language alphabet. So let's remove first your spotlight. Thank you. So once you already know the individual letters, you can use to form complete words. This is called finger spelling. It is an effective way to communicate even if you do not know the real sign of a particular word. This is only the start. There's a lot to know more about the sign language. Once we have learned the sign of the alphabet, we can dive deeper in American Sign Language. Take note, like the spoken language, like what Ms. Toastmaster Andika said earlier, there are different sign languages too that are used all over the world. It is just that American Sign Language is mostly or what we commonly use. This is only the start. Learning how to communicate with the deaf is one way to show them that we care for them, that they matter to us. Let us keep on educating ourselves and others about the deaf culture and their way of living. After all, we can always learn to live and love in silence. Back to the Toastmaster of the meeting.
Yay. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rivera. Now I'm no longer confusing about my right hand and my left hand. Voila. Wonderful. Très bien. May you stop your sharing, screen sharing?
I don't
Come on.
Wait.
Bye. Okay, thank you so much. So Toastmaster, Rivera, thank you so much for your speech. It was very wonderful. And hence, we are approaching to the next speaker, which is Toastmaster Ray Putranto. And now, Toastmaster Ray Putranto will be evaluated by, can you guess it? Can you guess it? Can you guess it? Yes, you are correct. Toastmaster Ray Putranto will be evaluated by Toastmaster Galvin Bati. So without further ado, please just give a round of applause to Toastmaster Bati.
Thank you, Toastmaster Widodo. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests, tonight we will be hearing Toastmaster Ray Putranto delivering his speech. And this speech will be delivered for the project of Connect with Storytelling. The purpose of this project is for Toastmaster Ray Putranto to practice using a story within a speech or giving a speech that is a story. And this story that Toastmaster Ray Putranto will deliver is a story that story from a man that maybe all of us already know. He's so famous all around the world. So, ladies and gentlemen, Toastmaster Nugraha Ray Putranto, Life Story of Elon Musk, Life Story of Elon Musk, Toastmaster Nugraha.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Bati, for the introduction. When was the time where electric cars widely accepted as a norm for nowadays cars? Yes, just in recent years. And when was the time where there is a hope that human can literally go, explore, and even live in planet Mars? Yes, just in the recent years. And did you know the one who made these things happen is led by one man. This one man is Elon Musk, one of the brightest inventors of 21st century. So what makes Elon Musk so called by the people the real life of Tony Stark? Does he possess such an extraordinary talent that most people don't have? This is the life of Elon Musk. Elon Musk, born in Pretoria, South Africa, 1971. Born from a successful model mother, successful pilot father with two other brothers. But Elon's childhood memories was not even meaningful, but rather very dark. Elon's parents were divorced when he was a child. His father was abusive and not entirely support Elon at all. Elon was a victim of severe bullying. He was hospitalized in a near-death situation quite a long time due to thrown from the school stairs, as his friend considered him as an awkward, bookworm boy. These dark childhood memories made Elon had no choices but to be reliable since his early age. At just 12 years old, Elon loved playing video game, but he didn't have money to buy it. So what he did? He self-learned programming and made the video game by himself. Elon was not able to build something he liked, but also he able to sell it for $500. Imagine, just starting 12 years old, he already made his own money. Then at 17 years old, he moved to US to enter the prestigious University of Pennsylvania with double degree in economics and physics. After graduating, he decided to continue PhD in physics at Stanford. That sounds nice, right? Seems his future already guaranteed by just becoming alumni of UPenn and Stanford. But not for Elon. He decided to take major risks. He saw a brighter future to him to enter the boom of internet era. So he dropped off from his PhD at the second day of enrollment. With his younger brother, he started to create Zip2, online city guide for newspapers. In just 4 years, Elon able to sell it and receive 22 million USD from his share. Did Elon stop there? No. He poured all of his money to create another venture. He built PayPal, a first user-friendly online financial services. 3 years later, he sold PayPal for 165 million USD. Did Elon stop there? No. He poured all of his 165 million into Tesla and SpaceX. But when building Tesla and SpaceX, the first 10 years, it is very much in the brink of bankruptcy. SpaceX had multiple of launch failures. Tesla cannot sell much because quite new to the market electric cars. Elon didn't have much money in the bank account, so he had to live in his office for quite a while. But Elon continued to struggle and finally made SpaceX and Tesla successful. So how did Elon able to make successful companies? That's his intelligence behind it. Elon indeed has 155 of IQ. Maybe only 1% of people of the world has this. But this is not entirely his key success factors. Do you know how much time Elon spent in working hours per week? 40, 60, or even 80? No, more. He grueling in average 100 hours per week, and even up to 120 hours per week when he started his company. Even now, after all kind of stable, Elon still works at 80 to 90 hours. So imagine for all of us, the average people that work 40 hours per week. Imagine you are working twice longer every week and do it for 20 years. That is Elon's working attitude. So what we can learn from Elon's story, from his life. First, when life hits you hard, always believe that these hurdles would eventually make you a greater person. Elon was bullied, hospitalized, and have a broken family. But that struggle since childhood really shaped his attitude to face other challenges in life. Second, key to success is relatively simple. Work way more than others. When others can only working maybe 40 hours a week, if you can manage to double it, 80 hours per week, you already guaranteed that you will have double progress than average of people. Last but not least, is dare to take risks. Imagine if Elon already quite satisfied with his first 22 million USD when selling his first company. He would not be as the billionaire as he is now. One sentence to summarize life of Elon Musk. Never settle and never give up. Thank you.
Sorry, I haven't muted myself. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Putranto. It was very inspiring story. Now I'm thinking about dropping out of my study. So thank you so much for the inspirations. It's very wonderful. If you guys watch a serial TV, I don't remember what's the title, but there's one story about life is like this, but I like this. This is really represent Elon Musk's story. The next one, we are proceeding to the third speaker that is supposed to be the first one, but now he will be the third. It will be Toastmaster Yala Kameditya. He will be evaluated by Toastmaster Dwi Setia Arianti. And please give round of applause to the evaluator, Toastmaster Arianti.
Thank you, Tom. Happy morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So, thank you. Tonight, I will be Toastmaster Yala's evaluator. Toastmaster Yala will be delivering a speech as part of Level 2 Project 1 in Visionary Communication Pathway, Understanding Your Leadership Style. The purpose of this project is for the member to identify their primary leadership styles, and also throughout this speech, the member will share about some aspects of their primary leadership styles or discuss leadership styles in general. From its title, I can sense a quite relevant topic with today's world. FOMO, fear of missing out, Toastmaster Yala, fear of missing out, Toastmaster Yala. The screen is yours.
Fear of missing out, FOMO. It is a representation of social anxiety. You might have wondering that this word have been around and around, especially in these unprecedented times. It is a way when people feel like, oh, I might be left behind, or not following an updated kind of things. For example, that Clubhouse thing, which getting the hype, everyone jump into that application, just want to know what's going on. So actually, what is the correlation with my main topic at the moment? I actually want to share you about the effective leadership. So when we talk about effective leadership, there is a foundation which called the leadership style, in which sometimes people might argue one style could dominate others, but in fact, in reality, it has one benefit towards the other. Thanks to Bruna Marcini, a columnist based in the United States, which has summarized the 7 primary leadership styles. So right now, I would like to share you about those 7 leadership styles. The first one is the autocratic styles. In this type of leadership, the people might be considered as do as I say. Maybe you are wondering, your boss, your team member, or even yourself could have this kind of style. This kind of leadership style is sometimes the sign of this leadership is the smartest people in the room or in the table. It is crucial, especially best applied for any critical decision that needs to be made. Sometimes when people join a new company, certain topics or certain decision needs to be made quickly. So this type of person need to make a quick decision. The second one is the authoritative style, which means the visionary style of leadership. It is a bit contradictory with the first one because the person who adopt this leadership style has the longer term vision towards the objective and the things that needs to be done. The third one is the pace setting leadership style. In this one, you might have wondering like, do it now, or the person who are the high performer, the self-starter, sometimes they push the boundaries and the deadlines even more. But the thing that consider with this leadership style is sometimes the team member might feel the urgency sometimes when you are going to launch a product or something. It is good, but in the longer term, the pace setting leadership style sometimes really push your teammates towards the burnout kind of things, because I also happen to experience this kind of thing. The fourth one is about democracy leadership style. So it's all about asking your colleagues, your boss, or your boss asking to you about what do you think about this. So they try to encourage the engagement of people in this type of situation. The fifth one about leadership style is, we call it the coaching style. Maybe you have the sense of finding the potential and making sure that they could unlimit their true potential and make the most out of it at their job. The sixth one of the leadership style is the affiliative style. which in this type of leadership, people come first. In this case, you are willing to involve yourself towards the development, but the differences within the coach is you tend to give the room of improvement and you give the space for the one that you are mentoring. Last but not least, the type of leadership style which derived from the French word, which laissez-faire leadership style, is actually the opposite of the first one, which the autocratic styles, in which in this case, this type of leader feel like they put 100% trust in their team because they think they only just give a limited supervision because they feel that their team could do their best. But sometimes in this type of leadership, it could be very hard if the team member is not a high performer. So speaking about those kinds of 7 leadership styles, I would like to encourage again all of us, because the first thing that we need to do in order to be an effective leader, which can be applied in our life, also in the workplace, in our career, is about know yourself first. Right before I started work on this project, there are actually a questionnaire which you can also find on Toastmasters to get to know more about your leadership style. And I found out that I am more into the democratic leadership style in a way. And the second one is practice makes perfect. You need to make sure that you can follow the rhythm, because sometimes to be a natural leader, you need to be able to shift from one style to another style because it differs. It depends on case per case. So last but not least, from me personally, in a way of balancing this kind of leadership style, we actually have this type of root back in our Indonesian founder of education, Ki Hajar Dewantara, ing ngarso sumtulodo, ing madyo mangunkarso, tutwuri handayani, which translate, when you are in front, you should set an example. When you are in the middle, you should give or leave a spirit. When you are in behind, you need to give encouragement. That's the thing that could be the balance for the hard skill, in which objectives, tasks, and everything, and combining with the soft skill, dealing with the people. Last but not least, I would like to quote one good quote from Grayson Barron. Finding your true life is not the easiest way. Creating your life is the best way. What about you? Back to the Toastmaster Widodo. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Kamaditya. So what about me? What about us? This is a very deep question, and I believe that right after this meeting, we have questions to answer. And one day, maybe you can share with Toastmaster Kamaditya about the answer of these questions. Once again, thank you so much. Well, we've had the 3 speakers in the prepared speech sessions, but before we proceed, I'd like to call the timer to report the timing. Please welcome Toastmaster Nugraha.
Thank you, Toastmaster Widodo. All timer report has been distributed to the chat box. Unfortunately, the last speaker is not eligible to be voted, and the ballot cast is also up on the chat box. Back to you, Toastmasters, for the meeting.
Thank you so much, timer. So before we proceed to the next sessions which is table topic sessions, let's just take a picture so we can memorize this moment in the future. I highly encourage you all guys to turn on your cam And usually Toastmaster Sumarsono will help us in taking the picture. So give it to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Widodo. Actually, that is my father's name, so I feel that my father is here. Anyway, thank you so much, everyone. Guest Rachel, could you please turn on your video? And then Toastmaster Christy, if you can turn on your video. And then also Toastmaster Andy, if you mind. Okay, so let's do 2 poses. First one is the happy one. 1, 2, 3. All right, hold on. And another one, because this is a SCBD. Toastmaster Melanie, could you please give us the gesture of S? This. Okay, everyone, please do this. 1, 2, 3. Back to you, Toastmaster Widodo.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sumarsono. Well, let me just welcome the table topic master that will lead the table topic sessions. Please welcome Toastmaster Irfan Saleh. Toastmaster Saleh, please.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster.
Toastmaster Saleh, you are muted.
Toastmaster Saleh, you're muted. You're muted.
Oh, sorry, I have a magnificent opening, actually. Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Widodo. Hello, guys. Good morning. With me again. It's been 2 weeks. I didn't join the meeting, but when I joined, Toastmaster Oyun asked me, comment me to be a table topic master, but it's okay. Thank you very much for the privilege, Toastmaster Oyun. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we are in a table topic master. This objective is to improve your impromptu speech so you can overcome any kind of problems, any kind of questions, and you will look smart and looks interesting. Just kidding. But trust me, please join the session and I'm sure it's gonna be interesting. Okay, I'm going to share topics and the Zoom master, please pin my face and my presentation slide. Okay. Wait a minute. Here we go. Do we have the list of table topic? Where's the list?
I think the first is DTM Yusuf Chandra.
Wow,
the first
DTM.
speaker.
Okay.
We're volunteering him, Toastmaster Shauki.
That is Shauki.
Where is Shauki?
I know DTM Yusuf want to become a speaker, so I help him.
Okay.
Don't worry, Pa Yusuf.
DTM Yusuf Chandra. There is a 3 quotes about sharing is caring. Sharing is caring, caring is loving, loving is amazing. But my question is, which one of the sentences that you have most value of it? First one, second, or the third one?
Am I audible?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. I really love the first one. Sharing is caring, especially in this pandemic. We have to care others. We have to share whatever we have with those people around us, no matter who he is, no matter religion he comes from, no matter races he is from. But if we have got more things to share, why don't we share our things with those people? You know, nowadays, there are so many people are jobless. I can see a lot of people coming, picking up the rubbish, and they are all hungry. They don't have anything to eat. While some people have got more, much more to eat. Why don't we share with those people? Because sharing is caring. And if we do care of other people, remember that God will always care of us as well. We have to thankful, we have to be grateful to God. How? By sharing what we have with those people who really need. So ladies and gentlemen, I invited you all to share what you have. How small it is, it will be a fortune for those people. Like giving a little bit of money to those people who really need. It's a great help. Think of yourself when you are hungry and no money. How do you feel? And how do you feel when somebody gives you something? I think sharing is caring. Thank you very much. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster DTM Yusuf Chandra. What a marvelous, inspiring speech. I note a very, very good praise if we do care to people and God will care to us. I absolutely agree. Thank you very much, DTM Yusuf Chandra. Okay, who's next? I cannot see the chat.
We have guest Wira.
Okay, guest Wira, please show yourself. Where are you, Wira?
Hey, I'm here.
Okay, Wira. Here's the topic for you.
Okay.
There's two pictures, the left side and the right side. And what do you think? It's a simple question. What do you think? More time to think, Wira?
I'll give it a shot now. Okay, so what do I think from these two pictures that I'm seeing right now? To me, it's the inequality of the distribution of knowledge or the education to children, because in the right side here we can see the kids are studying with proper equipments and all that. They have, I think they have Legos there. I don't know. It looks like Lego. And on the left, they only study with books and papers, which I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I mean, if you look at the two pictures, the thing that we can say more privileged, the ones that we can say more privileged is the one on the right rather than on the left. To me, that is unfortunate because there are people out there who wanted to study, but they couldn't because they don't have the money. They have to prioritize one thing over other. They have to nurse their family up. Kids who are in their 6 years old, they have to work because their mother is sick and they have to nurse them to buy medicine. So yeah, to me, that is something that's unfortunate because this is the example of uneven distribution of education. So that's all from me. Back to TTM.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster. This soon to be Toastmaster Wira. Yeah, I agree with you. This is about the distribution of education, but trust, education is the shortcut to make a better life. So what we can do is to make sure we and the other next generation have well education, no matter the conditions, or poor, proper, or rich. It's not the big deals, but the spirit of education is the key. Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Wira. So next, who is our participants?
Toastmaster Irfan, are we going to follow the ones on the list or are you going to choose your own?
We are going to follow the list.
Okay. The next is Toastmaster Rocky, followed by visiting Toastmaster Christy.
Okay, Toastmaster Rocky, please show yourself.
Hello, Toastmaster Irfan.
Hi, Toastmaster Rocky. How are you?
I'm fine. How about you?
Alhamdulillah. Okay, here's the topic for you, Toastmaster Rocky. Here we go. How to teach them to share with others. you don't have child yet, maybe you can imagine back to your childhood memories or with friends or others. Please.
All right.
Mr. Rocky.
How to teach them to share with others. Maybe we can teach them to be more socialized with other, because the world is not about them. There are so many people in this world, and we can should sharing each other, because sharing is caring. And then we should take we should nursing them to, and then teach them how to be more polite with other people, because back, back again, this is the word is not about them. And then we we sh- we sh- we should to care each other. I think that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Rocky. We should care with others because sharing is caring. Thank you. I love it. Okay. Now we have visiting Toastmaster Christy. Hello, Toastmaster Christy.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Toastmaster
Hi.
Irfan.
Yes. Hi, hi. How
I'm
are
sorry
you?
about my video.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Your voice is clear and loud. No worry.
Yeah,
Here
because the
we go.
video is turned
Yes.
on, turned off.
Okay, it's no problems. Okay. During this pandemic situation, please give us please share to us how to date safely during pandemic. It can be with your own or any kind of date, family dating or etc.
Oh my God. This question is very hard to answer.
Not
Stop
hard, but
COVID-19 infection. In this pandemic area, we already feel that everything that we want to do is very limited. Because what? Because if we don't keep each other, we will spare the virus to other people. So what about the relationship during this pandemic, everyone? I think if we remember the basic important things about relationship, it's not to meet each other daily. The basic relationship is about how we communicate with our soulmate, in especially in this pandemic area. So if you ask me how to date safely during pandemic, I think there are so many ways that we can date with our soulmate. For example, there are so many media that we can use. We can use the video call, we can use message, we can use email, we can use Zoom meeting like this. We can share something with our soulmate. We can use the online transportation that we want. Maybe we want to share something. Maybe we want to give her flowers. We can send the flowers by Grab or other things ways. So there are so many ways that we can do to keep our relationship with our soulmate. So everyone, the important things how to uh, to stop the pandemic is all of us take care each other. If you love your soulmate, so you have to remember about her health, and you will protect her from the COVID-19. So use the technology to save your day during this pandemic. Over to you, topic master.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Christy. What I love it. I like the suggestions that you gave. Use the technology and then be more protective, because this is not only the pandemic situation, but we are facing also the pandemic relationship. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Christy. Okay, next, what we have?
We have we have guest Vina.
Guest Vina. Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Melanie. Hello, guest Vina. How are
Hello,
you?
Toastmaster Ethan. How are you? I'm
Hi.
great. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Please turn on your cam.
Yes.
Have you? Okay.
Yeah. Hello. Hello,
Hi.
everyone.
Hello,
Happy
Vina.
morning.
Happy morning. Here's the topic for you. How to be a good speaker. Please give us tips and tricks on how to be a good presentations. Only you know, because you are doing it now.
Okay. Finger crossed. Just like this picture, we all want to be Mr. Obama, the one who can give encouragement and good presentation, as well as a good motivation to others. In my opinion, a good speaker has to be someone who willing to share and inspire others. They also need to be someone who willing to nurse the ability to really understand the topic that they're presenting. I believe that these Toastmasters are one of the ways for us to be a good speaker, just like Mr. Obama. So congratulations and keep the spirit high, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Vina. I love the motivations. You like Obama. Yeah, and the most important thing is how to be a good speaker is joining Toastmaster Club, especially SCBD Toastmaster. You are on the right track. You just only need one step to join us and to be our members. Right? I'm a good seller, right? Okay, thank you very much, soon to be Toastmaster Vina. Thank you very much. Okay, who's next?
Toastmaster Rocky, Toastmaster Irfan.
Wow, Toastmaster Shauki. Hey, Toastmaster Shauki, where are you? Okay. Actually, I don't know the topic. What is the next topic for you? But this is a surprise. It's very good topic for you. How to get followers on TikTok? Please share to us how to make it happen. Come on, I know you know TikTok a lot, right? A lot in your case study is discussing about TikTok. Please.
30 seconds to think, right? Of course.
Oh, really? You need it 30 seconds? Okay,
Yes.
okay.
I don't use TikTok. Oh my God. Thank you, Toastmaster Widodo. Oh no.
Okay.
Okay, I think I am going to kill myself, but okay, let's do it. Have you been playing TikToks lately? Have you wondered Why is it that my followers isn't increasing? Why do I don't get more followers? I already make a lot of good TikTok content. I already do a lot of songs. I already do a lot of movement like this, 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 and this, and this, and this, and this. But I still don't get a lot of followers. Why is that? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, boy, if I have a solution for everyone, and I mean everyone who wanted to start their TikTok. The first thing that you need to do to become a good TikTok influencer is, of course, create your originality. Again, you already see a lot of people playing songs that they're not writing. They're basically copywriting a lot of songs, mix it together, and nobody are taking care of it. If you want to become the best influencer in TikTok, you need to have originality. Second thing that you need to do to become a TikTok influencer is, of course, create a meaningful content. Not just a content that will entertain others, but also a content that can teach people something. Again, you are presenting your ideas, and make sure that your ideas can be helpful for you to gain more followers and to be helpful for other people to become another TikTok influencer, or maybe to create something. The third thing that you need to do to become a good TikTok influencer is to stay consistent. Post as much content as you want and make sure that you stay consistent on posting those kind of contents. By following this 3 steps, everybody can become a TikToker. Everybody can become a TikToker. It depends on you. So would you join me on this journey, people? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Rocky. What a brilliant speech. As a newbie of TikTokers, I hope you will be the next TikTok awards receiver, right? Or not a receiver, maybe awardee first, right? Okay. Thank you very much.
Amin, amin, ya Rabbal Alamin, ya Allah, amin.
Originality, and not only to entertain the others, but it must be educating your followers too. Okay. Okay, Toastmaster Melanie, who's next?
We have last 2 speakers here. We have who's the other one? Adrian and Tessar.
Okay, Toastmaster Adrian. Is it guest?
Yeah,
Hi,
I'm guest.
Toastmaster Adrian. How are you?
Hello. Yeah, I'm good.
I hope you are joining this session. Okay, here's the content for you. It's a good quote. Knowledge increased by sharing, but not by saving. But my question is, what's the most big knowledge that you have already shared to others?
You're asking me about what is the most knowledge I got because my sharing.
Yes, that you already shared to the others. It can be a tutor in a mathematics class or etc. Up to you.
Okay. Could I start? Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Oh yeah. Looking back in 5 years ago, yeah, I'm still a newbie in software engineering, programming, and coding, and stuff like that. Then I started my journey to learn it. In my journey to learn it, of course, I study a book, writing some code, and studying with others. What's the most valuable knowledge I got? Where is the most of situation that I could gain more knowledge is where I could collaborate with others, making some projects. When we're making some projects, we're working together and we can share the knowledge with each other. For example, like I think this will be good if we write it on PHP or Python or Golang. And some might others say, oh, we could put it on the server like AWS or DigitalOcean or so many others. And what about the config? Yeah, I learned a lot about config of server because my collaboration with my coworker. Then I think this, the other example when I teach others. In my college day, I teach calculus, mathematics.
Wow.
Yeah, I teach the others so I could gain some PT money because I'm such a college student and I need money. So I teach calculus and guess what? I got 100 in my exam at that time.
Wow.
Yeah, I think sharing knowledge is created by sharing, and because sharing it with each other, we could collaborate it and make the bigger value to make use of our knowledge, their knowledge, and give an impact to the others. So I want you all here, my fellow Toastmaster, sharing what you know and see what could you collaborate, what could you gain by collaborating with each others. Back to you, topic master. Hope you like it.
Fantastic, soon to be Toastmaster Adrian. What a nice job. Collaboration in project is a process of sharing knowledge. I couldn't more agree than that. And I think it will be good if we have another members who have an IT background. It's gonna be a very good knowledge to share with us. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Adrian. Okay, Toastmaster Melanie, do we have the last participant?
Yes,
Yes.
Tessar.
Okay. Hi, soon to be Toastmaster Tessar Himawan. How are you?
Hello, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
fine. How are you?
Good. Alhamdulillah.
By the way, a greeting from Batam City.
Oh, I know Batam is a big city with a good economic growth, especially in online, right?
Yeah.
And the topic is very related with you, Tessar.
Not really. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's okay, but
let's
what
give
do
a
you
try.
think? Yeah, let's make a try how to success to be as online seller in Tokopedia. Three
Okay.
guests. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, we know that currently online shopping is widely offers to all the consumers. Yeah, and then having tips or secrets that we can sell in the, like for example, Tokopedia here is I think is one we should have a good product and good quality. Yeah, so having and also the second one, and then this is also mainly I can see from the tools that really success in the Tokopedia is to have a differentiate compared to other sellers. Yeah, either you offering a kind of a discount, or perhaps you can offering some others bonus when someone's buy our products. Yeah, and then the third ones I think having this kind of online media, yeah, the how to say inputs or comments from the buyers that already kind of like to our products. Yeah, so therefore on it all, having this three kind of tips may increase or may, yeah, I mean I would say it may increase our products to be sold in the Tokopedia. But on top of it, of course, being honest seller, this is also most important things. Yeah, so yeah, more or less that's all about it. TTM, back to you.
Okay, thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
What an outstanding tips and tricks to be a good seller in Tokopedia. May I conclude there are three. First is a good product and quality. Second, be different with the other sellers, and the third, have the good customer relationship management, and the most of the important thing is be a honest seller. Okay,
yeah,
thank
that
you very
sound.
much,
You're welcome.
Toastmaster Tesar Himawan. Thank you very much. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have 9. Oh, sorry, we have 8. I think we have 9, right? 1, 2.
8 Toastmaster.
Okay, we have 8 participants who's already share a lot of knowledge, a lot of spirit, and thank you very much. I love it. May I have one additional participants, GE or Toastmaster Garda? The topic is very, very good.
I'm sorry, Stefan, but we are tying our time.
Okay. Okay, no worries, no worries. Okay, everyone, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the sessions, and please give us applause. Thank you. Back to you, Tom.
Hello. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, Toastmasters. Al as a leader in the double topic sessions. It was very wonderful topics, and I also appreciate the wonderful and exquisite answers from all the speakers in the double topic sessions. Once again, thank you. And yeah, I would say this is the the last part of our meeting tonight. Well, that will be an evaluation sessions. One question is, has Toastmaster Saleh called timer before? No?
Oh,
Okay, yes, let's
yeah,
call timer for the time report. Please welcome Toastmaster Nugraha.
Thank you, Toastmaster Widodo. The time report has been distributed to the chat box. So 2 speakers of the table topic speakers are not eligible to be voted, and the ballot cast is now out on the chat box. Back to you, Toastmaster Widodo.
Yes, thank you so much, timer. And now let me just call the timer of the general evaluator of the meeting to lead the evaluation report about the whole meeting. Please just welcome Toastmaster Kiswara.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Widodo. Again, we're using our last name to call and people, but again, it's okay. That is unique. That is small. Little comments regarding that. So okay, hello guys, back with me again. The TikTokers of the future, maybe. So again, thank you so much for listening to the whole speech. Now we're gonna listen to probably one of the most important session, because again, without this session we cannot improve. So we are gonna listen to the individual evaluator first. Now I would like to call the first evaluator. He is the undisputed mom in the meeting. We have Toastmaster Dentia. Toastmaster Dentia, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shoki. And congratulations. Okay, Toastmaster Kiswara. But thank you for not calling me Toastmaster Saraswati. Okay. Toastmaster Melanie, congratulations for completing your level 4 project in your pathway presentation mastery. You really nailed the situations when audience interrupting you during your whole speech. What I really love about your strategy was you gave the house rule or ground rules before the presentations. So in real scenario, the audience may follow the house rules when it's introduced in the beginning. You ask them to chat on the chat box if they have any question. You ask them to mute the speaker and so on and so forth. You also remain calm and focus on the topic that you are presenting. Moreover, you still give thank and smile to the audience who interrupted you during your speech. You gave an explanation to the audience that you will be answering, or you will be addressing their concern by the end of the sessions. I could not really find any room for improvements in the way you're handling the audience. However, there is one thing that you may want to consider on your next project. I noticed that during the interruption by Toastmaster Dwi and Toastmaster Uyun, when they have a small chit chat in your presentations, you have asked them politely to mute the speaker. However, you ended the request with the sentence, "I would like you to listen to me first." In the real scenario, when maybe you don't know the audience, it may be a different end. When someone say that, it may be offended to some audience, offending, or it can cause some a bad feeling. So what I would suggest, in another way to respond to that, maybe you can add some humor. Like, for example, Toastmaster Dwi and Toastmaster Uyun, that's an interesting topic indeed, and I would love to teach you how to discuss that using the sign language or something like that. But let me first get into this topic, and then I will be with you shortly. So overall, it was a great session. You remain calm and confident and focus on the topic. You address them with smile and give thanks, even though they're interrupting your speech. And then you introduce the host rule before the uh, beginning of your speech. So to sorry, to improve on your next one, you may want to consider the choosing different word of choice. I think that's all from me. Back to G.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Saraswati. Yes, Toastmaster. Not Ishana Saraswati, but Dintya Saraswati. Toastmaster Saraswati for that amazing evaluation. Again, Toastmaster Melanie has presented a very, very unique, project, or very unique project, of course, because this is the first time in any Toastmaster project that we can actually interrupt the speaker. Again, this is a very interesting this is a very, very interesting project, and I hope everybody take this project. So if you guys need distributor, and you can pick me. So again, sorry for that. Okay, let's go on to the second evaluator. This evaluator is, of course, our head honcho. Yes, head honcho. That's the right word. Head honcho of this club. We have Toastmaster Bati. Toastmaster Bati, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kiswara. I would like to open my evaluation speech by giving a congratulations to Toastmaster Rai Putranto for completing your project here in connecting with storytelling. It has been a great speech, and I do have some feedbacks for your speech. So for the beginning of this evaluation speech, I would like to share the great part of your speech. The great part is that I like that you open with rhetorical question. I believe it is a good hook because it will make the audience becoming hooked by what is actually being explained in this speech by you. So I like that. And also I like that you create conclusions by linking them to the example of the story. So I believe you delivered some 3 or 4 points at the end of your speech, and you giving example on those points by simply saying, yeah, Elon did this, Elon did that, to prove that that the examples can be proven in the real world. And that's and in any speech, I believe there are also some parts that you can further improve. The first one is that I actually like the fact that you use famous people such as Elon Musk, and he has been the center of attention for the last 1 year at the very least, right? But I do believe by using famous people, it can be a double-edged sword. Why? Because they already know the story. Some people already already know the complete story of Elon Musk, and by that the audience may already create their own conclusion in that story. So in your speech, right? So they may not hear your speech completely if you use famous people's story. If you use your own personal story, they will try to listen harder because it is a new one to be yeah. And also I recommend you to get right to the speech. I do believe after I introduced your speech, you thank me first. As an evaluator, maybe I can thank Toastmaster Kiswara, but as a speaker, as a prepared speaker, it is better for you to just get right into the speech. It will make more dramatical bang, you know. Then also about dramatical bang, I do believe that you also deliver some sad part about Elon's story, right? Back when he was still a child, back when he has to stay in the office. So I believe it will be better if you can use more dramatical vocal variety. For example, like he was bullied. He has to stay in the office because he does not have any money. He has to inject all of his money into this new venture of Tesla. And after that, he can make it all better. I don't know. So something like that. Maybe you can do it even better than me. So all in all, it was a great speech. And I look forward to hear more from you, Toastmaster Putrato. Back to you, Toastmaster Kiswara.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Bati. That was a really good evaluation. Again, guys, when it comes to giving evaluation, we're always going to say the good things and also the things that we need to improve on. Because again, it's really good for us to know our advantages, but also, again, it's also good that we know about our weaknesses as well, especially when it comes to speeches. That is why I said evaluation session is one of the most important session in Toastmaster, because again, if we listen to the feedbacks really carefully or listen to the evaluation really carefully, we can actually improve by adding our feedbacks, or should I say, implementing the things that we are, lacking on. Thank you so much for the evaluators, Toastmaster Bati, for giving such a comprehensive evaluation. Now let's move on to the next evaluator. She is the journalist. She will easily get a lot of sources. She is probably one of the most resourceful person in our club due to the fact that she has a lot of connections.
Duration.
We have, of course, the one. Yes, okay, sorry. We have, of course, Toastmaster Setia.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kiswara, for the introduction. I want to congratulate Toastmaster Layala for completing the project. Yay, give big warm applause to Toastmaster Layala. To be honest, I quite enjoy your speech, especially when you listed down some leadership styles. I cannot handle myself to recall my boss's leadership style. But once when you mentioned that pace setting leadership style, I also think that perhaps that's my boss's leadership style, because at one point the order sometimes leads me to excessive workload, and you also mentioned that I quite enjoy the part, to be honest, and your use of language, your pace is quite understandable. That's why I can follow your speech. My current condition, thank you for that. Also, when you mentioned that burnout keyword, I cannot agree more with it, because yeah, during this pandemic, people may struggle with it, are on the brink of burnout, or even already reached that burnout. So perhaps the next time you can mention some of relevant topics since the very beginning and dive deeper into that, because your story will be precious and it helps you to engage more with the audience. Perhaps you can just mention 2 leadership styles to see the distinction and explore your experience on that. You can also use some storytelling tools. I guess that's all from me. And yeah, one thing for sure is I do really like the bottom line, because instead of fear of missing out, FOMO, we can start nurturing FOMO, fear of missing yourself. If you succeed, you can start nurturing fear of missing us, SCBD. Thank you. Back to you, GE.
Thank you so much, DM Satya for giving such an amazing evaluation. Again, a good evaluation because you are telling us about his advantages and also the things that he need to improve on. Great evaluation overall. Okay, that is all for the individual evaluator. Before I move on to the another evaluator, I would like to call the timer to give a time report for the evaluation session. Timer, the screen is yours.
Thank you, General Evaluator. All individual evaluators are eligible to be voted. And
thank you so much. It's okay. Oh, okay. So thank you so much, Timer, for giving such the report. Everyone can be voted in the evaluation session. Remember, guys, to take the chance to vote for your best evaluator because every vote will be contributed to choose who is the best evaluator for tonight. Thank you so much. And the link is already on the chat below. You guys can click it and choose the best evaluator in your heart. Yes, in your heart. Okay, moving on to the next evaluation. We're gonna have a evaluation that is regarding about our grammar. Yes, we're gonna hear the report of our fabulous grammarian, Toastmaster Siregar, if I'm not mistaken.
Thank you.
Toastmaster Rocky. Thank you.
Toastmaster Kiswara, my fellow Toastmasters and guests, we have listening to wonderful speeches tonight. Now let's take a look at the grammarian report. Before that, I really appreciate all of you guys. So thank you so much. So far, I listened all of the speeches here. There is no grammatical error, at least from my side. So congratulations, guys. And maybe I will share screen for the quotes. Any one of you can see my screen?
Yes, Toastmaster Rocky, but I think you can present that. Click the present there.
You can click that tampilkan menu.
Tampilkan, yeah. I don't know the translation.
All right. We have 3 quotes of tonight. First, from Toastmaster Melanie, we can always learn to live and love even in silence. And then the second, from Toastmaster Nugraha, never settle and never give up. And the last is from Toastmaster Layala, Inga susung tulodo, the front should set an example. Ing Madio Mangunkarso, the middle should live spirit. And then Tutwari Handayani, the behind give encouragement from Toastmaster Layala. So that's all from Grammarian. Back to you, GE.
Okay, thank you so much, Grammarian, for giving that grammatical report. First of all, before I move on, I would like to everyone to congratulate themselves. Say yes, hooray for everyone in this meeting for not having any grammatical errors. Give applause to yourself, please. Yes. No grammatical errors. You guys have excellent grammar and excellent English. Awesome. Okay, moving on to the next evaluator. This evaluator will be the ones who is gonna count our filler words, our maybe, so, and also he's gonna count the word of the day, which is nurse. Let us welcome our most inspirational talker in SCBD. We have Toastmaster I'm just gonna call Aditya. Toastmaster Aditya. Thank you
so much, GE. So, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Toastmaster and guests, I'm going to share with you the R and WOD counter report. So it's the R and the word of the day. First of all, I would like to share with you about the filler words. So if you can see, the first three are the speakers, and then the middle one are the table topic speakers, and the last three will be the evaluators. So as we can see here, there are various level for filler words. So those who think that you mentioned a lot of filler words, you can reduce it more into your next speech. All right, for the long pauses, I'm quite happy because this is only one person and it's only one long pause. So good job for everybody. And for unnecessary repeated words, we see here, actually, to me, is like 2 is the normal one. So 0 to 2 is normal one. 2 to 5 is okay one. And after 5, that will be something to improve. So if we can see here, I think it's good in general. And for the word of the day, I think we can improve more because there were only 4 people who mentioned the word of the day, soon to be Toastmaster Wira. Good job on mentioning it twice. Toastmaster Rocky, Toastmaster Christy, and also soon to be Toastmaster Fina. So that will be all. Thank you very much. Back to you, G.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Andika, or I mispronounced your name. But it's Toastmaster Andika, not Aditya. Sorry about that. A little evaluation for the general evaluator. See the pun there. So thank you so much for the evaluation, Toastmaster Andika. That was a very interesting report with the graphs and everything. And also thank you so much again for counting our word of the day, because again we need a lot of improvement in word of the day, including myself as the table topic speaker. Okay, I think that's all for the evaluation from the team. Now it is on for my evaluation for the whole meetings. Now the meeting runs very smoothly. And I mean very, very smoothly, because again, we finish our meeting at 8:50, basically, in terms of evaluation and everything. The speech runs so well. There's no technical problems. The timer was excellent of giving time report. The table topic master gives such an interesting topic. The Tom is very energetic. And really, again, the Tom is from French. He gave a few French words, au revoir, or something like that. Really good. And of course, I would like to congratulate all of the prepared speakers, the evaluators as well, for giving such an amazing speeches and give such an amazing evaluation. For the grammarian itself, thank you so much for writing a few quotes. I think there's a lot of interesting quotes that I hear, but maybe it's just me. But again, thank you so much for that report. For the I and WOD counter, I really like the slides. I really like the way that you present the long pauses, and word fillers, and also the word of the day. It was very good. Ballot counter did an amazing job as well for sending the voting link directly after we done all of the timing report. That was very excellent as well. And overall, the meeting runs very, very smoothly, and I cannot evaluate the before meeting like 6:30 to 7 because I wasn't there. Sorry, I was a little bit late as well. Sorry again. See, the evaluator evaluate himself right now. Again, thank you so much. And everybody give a chance. Everybody has the chance to talk. Everybody is really happy. And I would like to congratulate or give an appreciation to everyone who is turning on their cameras and really show your face and giving that smile. That was very good. And of course, TTM did a really great job. Toastmaster Ivan always have a inch on choosing a lot of interesting topic. I would like to say one of the most interesting topic is of course social distancing in terms of dating in COVID-19, and of course how to make TikTok or how to become a TikTok influencer. That was a very a very unexpected topic. Overall, Toastmaster Irfan did an amazing job. And yes, thank you so much everyone for attending the meeting from start to end. I really appreciate it. And again, thank you so much for hearing for my evaluation. Hopefully everyone here has a good time, and hopefully everyone can improve from the evaluation from this evaluation to and all other evaluation that is already presented. Thank you so much for listening, and I'm gonna give the power back or the screen to our Tom, Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Widodo. Toastmaster Widodo, the screen is yours.
Wow, thank you so much, Toastmaster Kizwara. Now I gained the power that you gave to me. Wow, amazing. Such an enormous amount of power. So my fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the evaluation concludes the meeting of tonight. I hope there are many takeaways that you gain from this meeting. And just to be sure, I want to ask some participants of the meeting about what's their opinion or what takeaways that they gain from this meeting. Perhaps I want to randomly call, maybe I'll start with soon to be Toastmaster Ronnie, please. Please give your opinion about our takeaways that you gain from this meeting.
In my personal opinion, it was nice to meet you, to join this meeting. Actually, I like the topic of Elon Musk. Yeah, that motivated me, and yeah, he is now the richest person in the world, and the motivation is really, enriching my insight to, to follow his personality. And I like him, in the way he managed his time and his wealth. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, soon to be Toastmaster Ronnie. I hope in the next time I will delete the soon to be and just call you Toastmaster Sony. And the next one, may I call soon to be Toastmaster Vina to share what you gained from this meeting? Oops.
Everyone, so it's very enjoyable. This is my first time. I have heard about Toastmasters like several years ago, but this is actually my first time joining the club, and it's really enjoyable. So it's nice to getting to know all of you guys, and I think this is a really great platform for us to really enhance, especially our public speaking skills and our English skills, despite in the workplace. That's all. And also for the speaker, I love Toastmasters Melanie, if I'm not mistaken, who teach the sign language thing. Yeah, it's really nice.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much, soon to be Toastmaster Vina. I hope in the next time I will delete the soon to be and just call you Toastmaster Vina. Okay, and yeah, that's all from me. There's no more things that I can give you tonight other than thank you, because without you, this meeting wouldn't be amazing as this. So let me just give the control back to the president of the club, Toastmaster Bati, and later Toastmaster Bati will also call the ballot counter, and you'll know who will be the favorite speakers of the night. Toastmaster Bati, give it to you.
Sure, thank you Toastmaster Widodo for bringing us through this lovely meeting tonight. So it has been, the meeting for me, it has been able to nurse myself after I go through one whole week of working, and then this is a good nursing period to get into the weekend vibe, to just lay low and relax a little bit. Thank you, Toastmaster Widodo. And now, as Toastmaster Widodo has said, that we will go into our Hall of Fame session, that it will be brought by our one and only lovely Vice President of Education, Toastmaster Uyun.
All right, thank you. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay, so sorry. I was meddling Toastmaster Melanie's speech about sang pisang. Sorry about that, forget that. And I'll be here as the ballot counter who will share you the result of your voting. And to excite this moment, I would like to hear your drum roll. So please help me to make some noises.
Drum roll, please.
Drum roll, please, for the most favorite prepared speaker. Yeah, we have two winners. Oh wait, sorry. So we have two winners. Congratulations, Toastmaster Melanie, our sign language teacher. Not only mathematics, she can also teach us sign language. And then our Elon Musk 2.0, Toastmaster Nugraha Reputranto. Congratulations. And our table topic speaker, Toastmaster Kiswara. He will be a TikTok star, so please follow him before he forget us. Maybe.
Follow my Instagram at shauki.kiswara.
And follow his IG lives. Thank you. And then we have our best evaluator. Who is she? Who is he? We have
Drum rolls.
Toastmaster Dentia Saraswati. Congratulations to all most favorite speakers.
Yang akan jadi
Hopefully we can also see our faces in this Hall of Fame. Hopefully. And for dear guests, if you want to be featured in this Hall of Fame, you can feel free to ask any question to our VP of membership, Toastmaster Almira. Or you can also ask us via Instagram at scbd.toastmasters or subscribe and give comments to our YouTube channel, SCBD Toastmasters. Hope you enjoy the meeting tonight. Back to you, our President, Toastmaster Galvin Batti.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uyun. And congratulations to all of the winners of tonight's sessions, Toastmaster Toastmaster Rivera, Toastmaster Reputranto, Toastmaster Kiswara, and Toastmaster Saraswati. Your speeches were great. Congratulations to all of you. And now, before I close the meeting, I would like to share something with all of us here as a reminder that tomorrow we will be having our Division I contest.
Oh, yay.
And let me just share my screen. Okay. So if you'd like to know more information about SCBD Toastmaster and about the Division I contest as well, you can always visit and follow our Instagram here at scbd.toastmasters. We have many followers here. Woo. So proud of the PR committee. Real great. And you can also find the information about Division I speech contest which will be held tomorrow at 9 a.m. Jakarta time. So you can contact us for the link. You can also reserve the place to come to the meeting tomorrow. And from SCBD Toastmaster, there will be one There will be one participant of the contest, which will be Toastmaster Garda. Toastmaster Garda will participate in the international speech contest and also the table topic speech contest. He's a doctor by day and a club hopper by night.
TM Garda,
TM Garda. So I hope the best of luck for Toastmaster Garda in this Division I speech contest tomorrow. Okay. And I also would like to invite some of the visiting Toastmasters that maybe who would like to invite all of us to your meeting as well. I think I saw Toastmaster Christy previously. Is she still here? I don't think so. Is there no? Yeah, there's no other visiting Toastmaster. I think the visiting Toastmasters has gone first.
Toastmaster
Okay.
Angga,
But
there's Toastmaster Angga.
We have Toastmaster Angga from
oh, Toastmaster Angga.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay. Hi, Toastmaster Angga. Please.
Yes.
So maybe if you'd like to invite all of us to your meeting, Toastmaster Angga.
Okay. I will try to invite our member from UE Toastmaster to join your SCBD online meeting. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Just for your information, it is first time for me to join your online meeting club from SCBD club.
Sure. You're very much welcome here, Toastmaster Angga. And how about UE Toastmasters meeting? When will it be held? And if we may, can we also come into your meeting as well?
Yes, you can join to our meeting from UE Toastmaster. Maybe Toastmaster Sabrina will contact you or invite your member to join to our meeting next morning on Saturday.
Okay, so tomorrow, Saturday morning, we can join the Division I contest, and also we can join UI Toastmasters meeting. Yeah, thank you for sharing, Toastmaster Angga. Thank you. And now, because I believe there is no more visiting Toastmasters, and I believe all of the
Galvin, there's actually another visiting Toastmaster.
Who is it?
There's
Toastmaster Andy.
Andy.
Sorry. Oh,
Andy and Andy.
Andy is
hi. Andy is our member. Toastmaster Andy is our member. Oh my goodness, Toastmaster Kiswara.
Toastmaster
Oh my
Andy is from another club.
Toastmaster Andy from Ultimate Toastmasters.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
So, Andy, yeah. So maybe if you'd like to invite all of us to your meeting.
Oh, yeah. It's on Tuesday bi-weekly. So I mean, if anyone wants to come, just let me know.
Sure. Thank you, Andy, for sharing. Yeah, so if you'd like to come to Ultimate Toastmasters meeting, it will be held every first and third Tuesday of the month, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing, Toastmaster Andy. Okay, now to close the meeting.
Galvin, sorry, excuse me.
Yeah, okay. I think I forgot a lot of things. Sorry.
There is one business to in this meeting.
Of course.
Okay, so first, as the treasurer of the club, I will once again remind my fellow Toastmasters to pay your membership renewal, and the amount is, as you know, has been informed in the group. And once again, the memberships team will remind you, and the VPE, not the VPE, the VPM will inform it all once again about the amount that you have to pay before the end of this March. And just to inform you, if you renew your membership, you will get one additional pathway to choose. And this is something worth 20 USD. So just don't miss this opportunity. And for all the soon-to-be Toastmasters, for all guests here that are interested to know more about the Toastmasters and SCBD Toastmasters membership, you can stay in the Zoom chat right after, not the Zoom chat, in the Zoom room, because right after Galvin closed the meeting, you can talk to anyone here and we can inform you many things about memberships. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for reminding all of us to renew our membership with SCBD Toastmaster Club, because remember, if you renew, then we will get something free, free pathway. We love free things. Okay, please do remember that. Okay, now I do not forget any kind of business anymore, right? Okay, I think it has been laid out. So to close the meeting, I will bang this power bank of mine. That's the sound, and happy weekend, everyone.
Happy weekend.